Hey y'all, tonight for supper I'm making a brown sugar beef and bean cornbread casserole. It is so easy. I have my oven preheated at 425 or whatever your cornbread directions say on your package. Okay, so what you will need some ground beef, and I will put a link to the recipe in the comments, but you will need a pound of ground beef, and I already have browned it here. Of course, you can always use ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, whatever you want, okay? Then you will need a can of some type of Bush's or any brand. This one is brown sugar hickory baked beans. They also have now one with 0 sugar, so that's an option too. So what I'm going to do, this is a 28 ounce can. I'm going to add this to my pound of meat. And if you cannot see the whole screen, click on the screen and the video will open up. Some reason that it cuts off, sometimes it cuts off half the video and you have to click on the picture. Okay, so I am just mixing this up. It smells so yummy. Get all this mixed up really nice and, oh, it smells so good. Okay, so what we're going to do now that we have our beans and our meat mixed up, we're losing some beans. We're going to add some shredded cheese. You can add between a cup to a cup and a half a cup to a cup. It depends on how much cheese you want, okay? I'm going to start with a cup of cheese, and we'll see if that will do it. Okay, so I added a cup. You can add more or less, okay? Now, what I have done is I have taken a Morrison's Texas style honey sweet cornbread mix, okay? I have mixed it up. It took an egg and some milk, okay? But we're going to do something to our cornbread. We're going to add some bacon bits, and we're going to add some chopped jalapenos and some jalapeno juice. So, let's grab, let's see what I do with my measuring cup. Let's start with half a cup of bacon. See how much if I think I need more. We'll mix this in. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Yum. You know, as much as my kids love bacon, half a cup would probably be enough for most people. So we're going to add just maybe just almost a half a cup more. Okay, because my kids really like bacon. Okay, so we have that mixed up. I started to add the cheese to my cornbread, and I had one son say, well, he was telling me what he thought, and he was really right about a couple of different things that we changed. Okay, so now I'm going to add, this is probably, looks like maybe 2 tablespoons of diced jalapenos. But I'm not going to end there. I'm going to add some of the juice. Maybe just 1 tablespoon of juice. Yum. Oh, I wish y'all could smell it. Okay, so we're going to mix that in. So we have our cornbread mix with our bacon and our jalapeno juice and chopped jalapenos. Okay, if you're wanting to do a little bit more keto version, fix you some cornbread out of almond flour. I have done that many times. Then you can lower the carb count. Okay. We're going to just pour this over our cheese and our bean and meat mixture. Oh my goodness. This looks so yummy. I'm going to grab my spoon so I can get all of it out. And when I put this in the oven, I will get a toothpick. I will see what the directions say on the cornbread packet, but the way to make for sure that it's done is get you a toothpick, enter it just in the center somewhere, and if your toothpick comes out clean, then your cornbread is done. But we're going to put this in the oven until the cornbread is done, and then I have one more secret ingredient that we will smother over the top of the cornbread once it is done baking. Hey y'all, my brown sugar beef and bean cornbread casserole, I just got it out of the oven. Y'all, it looks so good. Look at this. Yum. Okay, there's one more step to it. And it is not a step that you have to do, but I'm going to add to the top some garlic and herb butter. Okay, now I have a recipe because this butter, you can purchase it from the store or you can make your own garlic butter. And I have that recipe. It's just basically melted butter, garlic powder, and you can add a taste season or just garlic and butter. And that will make a garlic butter. But since I had this on hand, I'm going to take some of it, and I already had that one open. And while this is hot, y'all, look at that. Yeah. Yum. We're going to go all over the top of that. Make sure, get it. I know my pan's like going around and around. But we're going to make sure that we get all of that. Stop. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, make sure we want quite a bit on there, okay, y'all? Now let me move my camera up just a hair, okay? So now we're going to, I'm gonna move it down just a hair. We're going to get us out a little bit. Doesn't that look yummy? Oh my goodness, y'all. That looks so good. Bring y'all back up here so we can try it. Yeah. So look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, y'all. Y'all know we gotta try it, okay? Right. I'm not sure where to take a bite. It looks so good. How about we just try right here? Get a little bit of the cornbread, a little bit of the bean, a little bit of the meat, maybe the cheese. It smells so good. Y'all, that is so good. That is like, oh my yum. That is, oh my yum. Oh, I want another bite of this cornbread. And some more beans. Look at that. Does that not look yummy? Y'all, this was so easy. And this is good. It's funny because my oldest son, he come through and we were bouncing ideas off each other, you know, to put the beans here, to put the cheese here, or where to put and he's the one that actually said bacon bits in the cornbread. He's like, add some bacon bits. So I've got one son, he's actually, he loves to cook, and he gives me a lot of his ideas. I gotta have another bite, y'all. And then I will quit. Oh, that is so good. And remember to make it lower carb. Use your sugar-free Bush's baked beans and use a almond flour cornbread, okay? You can definitely do that. That'll make you do a happy dance. So y'all gonna have to try my brown sugar beef and bean cornbread casserole.